Okay, Mr Hartfield, I'll go back on the same line. ANAO found that probity matters were not addressed in the decision to enter into a strategic relationship with ICCPM for the duration of the One Sky program or in relation to any of the 18 sole-sourced procurements that occurred prior and subsequent to the establishment of the relationship. And furthermore, ANAO went on to say, and I quote, "And on no occasion was there documented consideration as to whether the engagement would give rise to potential, actual or perceived conflicts of interest that should either be avoided by not proceeding with the procurement or for which a specific management strategy should be established." Could you tell us why?
Senator, no, I cannot.
Okay, I cannot be any more honest than that, thank you. The ANAO highlighted that ICCPM subcontractors with links to tenderers, including through past employment and as a result of the membership of the ICCPM board, became involved in the evaluation of competing tenders or tenderers. These subcontractors subsequently undertook contract negotiations with the successful tender. However, Airservices did not identify or actively manage the attendant probity risks. The ANAO concluded that Airservices' approach to administering declared conflicts and monitoring ICCPM subcontractors' compliance with the probity plan and protocols was, quote, inconsistent and largely passive. Do you accept this?
Absolutely, inconsistent and passive nature. There was a framework in place that wasn't applied, as I said, consistently or actively.
Thank you. And do you believe that your approach in this situation was inconsistent and passive?
My approach?
Yeah, yours, Airservices.
Airservices,
you agree, but do Airservices actually agree?
Yes, it does, because we've accepted all the findings of the recommendation.
Yep. Thank you. And for all the reasons that we've said earlier.
Correct.
That's correct? Okay. All right, at its hearing on the 18th of August 2015, this committee raised specific concerns about probity arrangements in relation to the One Sky program. Immediately following the hearing, the Airservices Board commissioned an external review of these probity arrangements. The review was conducted by legal firm chair, no, he's gone.
Allens,
he will have an interest. Allens Linklatters, or Allens. On the 9th of September 2015, Allens provided the board with a draft report, followed by a final report provided on the 27th of October 2015. While noting that Allens' work was still ongoing, at the committee's 9th of September hearing, Sir Angus Houston explained the findings of the review. But, however, the ANAO found that not all relevant information relating to Airservices' relationship with ICCPM was provided to Allens. Would you agree with that?
One memo wasn't supplied at that particular stage.
And it noted that Airservices did not provide Allens with advice on documentation regarding the May 2013 decision to establish a strategic partnership with ICCPM for the duration of the One Sky program. Is that the one email you're talking about, or memo?
That is correct, Senator.
Excuse me. And is it correct?
Sorry, Senator. The memo that was discussed was in regard to the decision made during the Phase 5 negotiation to go down to one tenderer, which was Thales. That was the memo? That was the memo.
So then are you saying that you didn't, that you disagree that you did or you did not provide Allens with advice on documentation regarding the May 2013 decision to establish a strategic
They weren't provided the information around the decision for the strategic partnership.
They weren't?
They were not.
Okay. Were they provided documentation concerning the role played by ICCPM subcontractors in the evaluation and contract negotiation processes?
Yes, they were, Senator.
Okay, all right. Now, ANAO also found that Allens did not engage with ICCPM in conducting its review.
Sorry, say that again, Senator.
That ANAO also found that Allens did not engage with ICCPM in conducting its review.
No, they did not, Senator, and that goes to scope of the Allens review. The Allens review was set up by the board to really just focus on the conflict of interest issues that were raised in the 18th of August hearing and around some of those allegations. It wasn't as holistic as the ANAO audit that was being done. It was a limited scope, and that's why there is difference. Like, we couldn't say the Allen's report by itself is good enough to deal with all the issues that the ANAO covered. So that's the reason the difference.
So, if I might, could I just check and ask if the supper time has actually been changed from 9 p.m. to another time?
Yeah, I've just changed it to 9:02 while he's not here. Okay, let's take shall we say 10 minute?
Sure.
Or you want 15?
Nah, quarter past. Back at quarter past anyway. That'll do.
I love the way you work, Senator Nash. No, but we'll come back at 15:15. Okay, the committee shall suspend till